Andrea Ledesma has a 4-year college degree, but works 30 hours or so a week making pizzas.
You think you're going to graduate and all these things are just going to happen for you, and when nothing happens, you're like, well, what was this for? I just spent all this time and money, so much money.
The 28-year-old is not alone. A new study done by the advocacy group Young Invincibles confirms what many millennials suspected. They are worse off than their baby boomer parents.
We know the Great Recession has had a big impact on millennials. We also wanted to look at decades-long trend in the economy and in financial security to see what we were facing compared to, for example, what our parents saw when they were our age. The median net worth for young people dropped by half. So young people today have half the median net worth as young people did in the 1980s.
Wages have also dropped significantly by 20%. Those between the ages of 25 to 34 had a median household income of nearly $41,000 in 2013, compared to nearly $51,000 for their parents in the 80s. Fewer millennials also own property.
Overall, we see a decline in home ownership from the 1980s, young people in the 80s, to today by about 8%.
That includes Heather Baker and husband David Maroc, who are stuck with $70,000 in student loans. High child care costs caused Baker to stop working over a year ago. And with Maroc's $50,000 a year income, they needed to move in with his parents to save up for a house.
For me, it wasn't appealing to pay a premium mortgage insurance, pay a bunch of interest on a house that may not be worth that if the market were to crash again, or may not be worth that in the long run if you were to sell it.
The American dream now, I think, we're just striving to be happy, just know what happiness is, and making our life fit us instead of making ourselves fit what's going on in the world, I guess.
LEDESMA'S mother can see that our generation had it easier.
I think everything is just harder for them, whether it's the economy and its politics and just the, drugs out there.
When Ledesma was younger, she thought at this point she'd have a house and be making more money.
Like, that's not something that people strive for, and that's not something that's even attainable.
Millennials living with the reality of a new kind of economy. Carrie Antelfinger, Associated Press.